Good morning, Nighthawks. This is Miss Brown with your 12 powerful words. And this week, our word of the week is support. Support means to show it is true by giving facts and details. Support. S-U-P-P-O-R-T. Support. So what does it mean to support? Well, if you have an answer or a main idea in one of your essays, you always want to give some support to explain why you selected that answer or why that's your main idea or why your answer is correct. So you want to provide supporting details. So support your claims. You want to make sure that you're explaining why your answer is correct and what your details are. Again, you want to make sure that you support.
Good morning, New Hampstead. This is Officer Teams with another New Hampstead Safety Minute. Today I want to talk about safety on the playground. First, the basics. No fighting or cursing or littering, and of course, no bullying or teasing. Also, it's been reported that scholars are scratching the slides, sometimes scratching their names or inappropriate words onto the slides. Don't bring any objects like pens to the playground. Another important safety tip, use the equipment appropriately. Don't run on things that are meant for climbing and stay off the top of the equipment. Wait for your turn to use the equipment, and when you're using the equipment, don't hog it. Play fair, be fair, and we will all be safe on the playground. Have a great day, Nighthawks.
Members of the National Art Honor Society at New Hampstead High School toured our school to determine the winners of the Black History Month door decorating contest. The middle school doors to the following classroom placed first, second, and third place. First, room 2715, the Student Resource Room. Second place, 2706, Ms. Frail's 6th grade class. And then third place went to room 2714, Ms. Johnson's 8th grade class. The winning doors for the elementary level were room 1410, Ms. Bonfield's 2nd grade classroom got first place. Room 1413, Ms. Boquette's kindergarten room got second place. And then room 2409, Ms. Miller's 4th grade and 5th grade classroom got third place. Ms. McGlone's classroom, 1405, received the runner-up prize. Congratulations to the winners, and thank you to all who shared their artistic abilities to showcase Black history.
Let's review. Number 1, no cramming. Number 2, have a specific time to study. Number 3, ask for help. Number 4, form a study group. Number 5, figure out your learning style. 6, take breaks. And here's study tip number 7. Find a space that's free of distractions. Get everything you need. Pencils, pens, papers together beforehand. It's best to study without distractions. That means a quiet place, away from the TV, the game consoles, the little brothers, big sisters, dogs, cats, bearded dragons. You get the idea. A quiet place where you can focus on your work, because you've got this, Nighthawks.
Congratulations to Miss Hogan's 8th grade class. Why do you ask? Because they're the class that purchased the most yearbooks. They will receive a special prize, and Miss Hogan will receive a free yearbook. Speaking of yearbooks, there are only 40 books left to purchase. So if you want a full book of memories and pictures from the 2023 to 2024 school year, be sure to purchase one soon. See Ms. Ford for more information.
February is Black History Month, and this year the students in the audio, video, film, and broadcast class will present brief biographies of heroes of Black history. Class members researched and presented the information on the historic figure of their choosing. We hope you enjoy and learn from these presentations.
Kobe Bryant was a famous basketball player. His 20-year basketball career involved playing for the Los Angeles Lakers. Kobe Bryant is also known as Black Mamba, his alter ego. But did you know Kobe Bryant's skills were not only used on the court? He had a great impact on the younger population through literacy by writing books Legacy and the Queen and Legacy and the Double. He raised around $81 million for charities as well.
William Tucker. Well, that name might not ring a bell to you, but I would love to tell you about him. William Tucker was the first person of African ancestry to be born in the 13 colonies. William, the son of Anthony and Isabel, two African enslaved people, seem to have had a childhood similar to that of other children born to enslaved people in the colony. Sadly, that is all we know about William Tucker.
Do you know what Ruby Bridges did? Ruby was the first African American girl who was escorted by 4 bodyguards to attend an all-white school named William Franz Elementary. This is what she once said: racism is a grown-up disease. Let's stop using kids to spread it. Ruby Bridges helped inspire the change for schools to become integrated, allowing black and white children to learn together.
Betsy Coleman worked as a child in the cotton field, bound to one day amount to something. In the 1920s, getting a pilot lesson as a black woman in the United States was impossible. So Coleman moved to France to get her flying certification. Betsy Coleman was the first black woman to receive an international pilot's lesson 2 years before Amelia Earhart got hers. Coleman survived a plane crash before her fatal accident on April 30, 1926.
Most of you know about Harriet Tubman's and the secret underground railroad, but did you know that Harriet Tubman became the first woman to lead an assault during the Civil War in the Combahee River Raid? She became the first woman to lead a major military operation in the United States when she and 150 African American Union soldiers rescued more than 700 enslaved people. Isn't that cool? Harriet Tubman did way more historical things than you could possibly know.
Before Frederick Douglass escaped from slavery, he taught other enslaved people to read the Bible. Douglass also helped people in the Underground Railroad and supported anti-slavery political parties. During the Civil War, he advocated for enlisting African American soldiers in the Union and would later become a recruiter for the United States colored troops. But did you know he also wanted to assist the women's rights movement, specifically the right of women to vote?
Shirley Ananta Chisholm was an American politician who, in 1968, became the first black woman to be elected to the United States Congress. She supported spending increases in education, healthcare, and other social services. In 1972, Chisholm was also the first woman and African American to seek the nomination for the President of the United States. In 2015, Shirley Ananta Chisholm was awarded the Presidential Medal of Freedom after her death.
In 1955, Dorothy Dandridge became the first African American to be nominated for an Academy Award for Best Actress for the 1954 musical Carmen Jones. In the early 1940s, she tended to be a small, stereotypical role of black girls or princesses, such as the Bahama Passage of 1941 and Drums of the Cargo in 1942. She was the singing star of Western-themed all-black cast sounding short musical Cowcum Boogie 1942 and appeared in the movies that showcased her talents as actress and singer, like Hit Parade of 1943 and as vocalist of Cal Basing's band, and twice as the vocalist of Louis Armstrong Band in Pillow to Post 1945 and Atlantic City 1944.
Lucy Terry wrote the first known poem by a black American. The name of the poem is called Bar Fight. She wrote the poem in 1746, but it did not appear in print until 1855. Neil deGrasse Tyson is an American astrophysicist. Tyson's contributions to science include spearheading the renovation of Hayden Planetarium and the demotion of Pluto to a dwarf planet. Over the years, Tyson helped people have a better understanding about the universe through his books, podcasts, and YouTube show Star Talk. He explained how universes and stars form. He once said the universe is at no obligation to make sense to you.